How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. MSTR is getting squeezed right now. Moving up pretty quickly, we have USDC printing. We also have one of the biggest bears that I see on Twitter that always posts negatively about Bitcoin and Ethereum. That seems to be bullish on XRP. Let's talk about that, along with a big event that's supposedly coming later today in a handful of hours. I know people love it when I give a number of hours. This is coming in about 6 hours from the time of this recording. So let's sit back, relax. If you have a drink, let me know what it is down below in the comment section. I have a mango bubbly right now and a water, but let me know what you're drinking down below. And if you want to trade crypto, I think now is a great time to be trading. Of course, there is risk, but you can check out the link underneath the video to Blowfin. You can trade here in just a few seconds. There's no KYC. You don't need a VPN. And there's some sign-up bonuses when you use my link. You get lower trading fees often too. So definitely check this out underneath the video. And we have the market looking quite bullish here today. Bitcoin sitting at 98,400. Ethereum moving up 5%. A little bit of outperformance from Ethereum. Who would have guessed? Up at 3,600. XRP very close to breaking out. You can see it's at the top end of this triangle. So yeah, it's exciting. Solana looking really strong. I have some long positions open on Sol. I actually opened another one when we were at 184. And yeah, it's bounced perfectly off of this previous resistance. Let me just zoom out here so you can see it a little bit better. We had resistance here, 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 here. We flipped above it, flipped the resistance into support and have rallied up. So I had some pretty good timing on this with a $184 buy-in long price recently. I'm up like 185%. And I had some longer positions that I had open for a long time as well. You can see the average price though for this one, 184. I actually closed a position just so that I could leverage up more. I closed it and reopened it and had larger amount of collateral. So again, you can check this out. I'm excited by these moves, so it's nice to see. And MSTR also squeezing here today, up 12%, and you can just see like straight up and to the right. This is very consistent buying right now. And I had just been saying to myself, I even said this to someone today, I might add a little bit of MSTR to my portfolio, a little bit more than I have. I don't have a ton. I sold some of it off into IBIT when the premium was higher, but it went down to 1.69 yesterday, or 2 days ago. It was 1.7 yesterday. And I thought maybe I want to transfer some of or sell some of my IBIT and put it into MSTR. What do you know? We're back at 1.9x. This was a premium that went all the way up to 3.41 with people really excited about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's price continued to rally up. People also saw the massive amount of buys that MSTR was making. And yeah, the yield that you can get on MSTR is pretty significant, especially when the premium is higher. It's kind of an interesting dynamic where if you pay more, they often are selling more shares because they have such a premium. So you get faster yield. But as this falls down, obviously they're getting a smaller premium when they sell shares. So they're being a little bit cautious, especially towards the end of the year with a potential blackout period. They haven't been able to buy quite as much. But yeah, it's cool to see this. I love what MSTR is doing. I think they're going to continue doing well. And seeing them outperform this much, 12% versus Bitcoin up 1.54%, I like seeing it. USDC is printing here today. 300 million USDC minted at the USDC Treasury. This was actually last night. And then we had another 50 million minted at USDC. This is good. Whenever there's stable coins that are being minted or printed, this means that people are coming into crypto oftentimes, and means that usually the market's about to rally. Right? Now, there are exceptions to this, but this is a general rule. Jacob King says, Justin, XRP has flipped USDT Tether to become the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap. The crypto world is becoming a Game of Thrones saga. XRP is steadily closing in on the throne, making Ethereum and Bitcoin maxis nervous. This is interesting. People have very strong feelings on XRP. Very strong. Some people think that it's going to eclipse Bitcoin. It's going to eclipse Ethereum. It's going to eclipse everything. Some people think it's trash, right? But I find this so interesting because Jacob King is one of the biggest bears on Bitcoin that I've seen. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin buys are getting smaller and smaller, facing extreme risks. El Salvador is reversing its Bitcoin policies. BlackRock is dumping record high amounts of Bitcoin, and Tether mysteriously hasn't minted anything new in 20 days, causing Bitcoin to stagnate. It's the calm before the storm. All the warning signs are here that we're about to re-enter into a multi-year bear market. And he's been saying that Bitcoin's going to go under 10,000. I think he's full of it, but I know there are a lot of people that follow him, and I thought I'd give some of my opinions on it. There are various reasons they could be talking like this, but I do find it interesting that he does seem to be like fairly bullish on XRP. It seems like he's bullish based on just how he phrased it. Right? Let me know your thoughts on that underneath the video. I'm not trying to start any beef too. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, but he's been wrong a lot about the crypto markets recently. Dennis Porter. Apparently he's going to have big news. I know I covered this in a recent video, but we have about 6 more hours. I'm curious what is going to happen. But apparently it's some big South America news. And Dennis apparently has some calls with Bloomberg and New York Times. He said they booked calls for Monday. So yeah, they're going to continue to get more and more states. I think they're jumping on board. They have 13 states now. They're introducing the strategic Bitcoin model. They have a model for an executive order in 3 nation states that they're working with as well. So I like to continue to pay attention to this, continue to pay attention to Dennis Porter. I know he had some beef with the CEO of Bitcoin Magazine and the Bitcoin conference, but yeah, we'll continue to cover the people that are making change in crypto, whether people like them or not. So as I said, Bitcoin looking pretty good. I would not be surprised to see it continue to rally, maybe to new all-time highs ahead of the strategic Bitcoin reserve on January 20th, the inauguration day. Yeah, I could see it continuing up maybe against this trend line. And then if the strategic Bitcoin reserve is announced, maybe we see a big move up. Depending on what it is, maybe it's just, hey, we're going to hold on to the Bitcoin that we already have. And then it's just kind of not talked about whether we're buying more or whether we will at some point in the future. And then it's questionable whether we'll move up or down. I think if we don't get any word the first couple days, I could see Bitcoin falling down a bit. But let me know your thoughts on this underneath the video. Again, if you want to trade crypto, there's a link underneath the video to Blowfin, Solana, breaking out, XRP at a key level, Bitcoin making moves. Could be $100,000 Bitcoin on Bitcoin's 16th anniversary. Let me know if you think that's going to happen. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.